Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing this video because everyone has seemed to love all the videos I've done involving topics with my cat. And we live out on a ranch. My cat was indoor outdoor. Now we pretty much exclusively have her outdoor. And even when she was indoor, she was getting tapeworms. So tapeworms look like a little white grain of rice. But if you stare at them long enough or if you poke them, which is really gross, they'll actually move and almost like shrivel up. And I've noticed them on my cat because we've had a lot of animals growing up and I know what to look for. But every time my cat has gotten them, and she's had them about 4 times since I've had her for 3 years. So every time she's gotten them, I've seen them stuck to like the fur on her back leg or like on her butt. And you want to treat this as soon as possible. I know that she hasn't had like any bad cases because cats do get other symptoms when they have bad cases, like they'll get diarrhea and they'll lose their appetite and things like that. It's never gotten to that point. I've always noticed it right away. So if you see anything white and like jelly-like, looks like a grain of rice on your cat, it's probably tapeworm, and especially if it's located around their butt. You want to take a pair of gloves or poke it with something and see what it is. This little kitty right here, she keeps getting tapeworms, don't you? She's all cured now, but I want to talk about the best dewormer that I found and how to use them. And then as far as how to treat it, so I was really confused because I got the tape dewormer at the store. You don't need to take your cat to the vet. This doesn't need to be a really expensive thing. The tapeworm treatment is about $20. I'll link it below. I just got this at the local like pet store. And I read through the entire box of instructions, and it told me how much to give my cat, but it didn't say if I needed to do multiple treatments and what the steps were. So since I've gone through this several times, and I actually did talk to my vet about it, I'm gonna grab the instructions right here. So first, my husband bought this wormer. Make sure that the dewormer you're buying is for tapeworms. There are other dewormers. This one in particular, I read the bottle before giving it to her because I follow directions typically. This is not for tapeworm. This is for roundworm. So a treatment for tapeworm is not, I haven't found any that come in a liquid format, which would be absolutely awesome. They mostly come in a pill format. So if you found one in a liquid, it's probably for roundworms and it's not going to work for tapeworms. So don't overtreat your cat. Make sure to look at the directions. The tapeworm one that I'm using is from Bayer. And how the cats contract tapeworm is they either eat a flea that has the tapeworm larva, or they've eaten a rodent that is infected with tapeworm. So for her, she doesn't, I don't treat her for fleas unless I notice she's scratching quite a bit. So I'll treat her every now and then. I'm pretty sure for her it's from rodents or potentially a combination of both because she does hunt mice and things a lot. So for the tapeworm, the Bayer one comes with 3 tablets. Most cats are only gonna need 1 tablet. They tell you the breakdown by weight. So my cat, she's pretty small. She's 8 pounds. She falls within the 5 to 11 pound category. She gets 1 tablet, and you only need to give this to them once, and the tapeworms go away right away because I'm pretty conscientious of like inspecting for things and like looking in the litter box, and every time I've given her a treatment, it's gone away right away. So this is a pretty quick thing. If you're able to leave your cat outside for like a couple days or in like a kennel, that's what I recommend because you don't want these tapeworms around your house. It is hard for a human to contract them, but I just think it's gross. So every time she has gotten it, made sure she's 100% outside for a couple of days, and then she can come back in. So when she first got tapeworm the first couple of times, I did the pill method where you hold them from behind, shove the pill in their mouth, would have to like close her mouth, and she was so good at spitting them out. Sometimes it would take me the full 3 tries to get one that didn't get like dissolved, and she actually got down. And then after my husband bought the liquid one, I'm like, why don't I just mix this up in her food? And the vet was like, oh, you could like crush it up and put it in her water. I'm like, she doesn't drink enough water in one spot for me to make sure she's getting the pill, and she doesn't eat that much either. So what I did was I crushed this up in a little baggie and made like a fine mist, and then I made sure she was like hungry for dinner, and I used some wet cat food, not that much because I wanted to make sure she ate the whole dose. So I gave her like probably like 2 tablespoons full, mixed it up really well, crushed the pill really fine, and put her in the garage where it was just her, none of the dogs could get to her food, and she ate the entire thing. And that was way better than trying to shove the pill down her mouth. So if you have the opportunity and your cat doesn't like pills, which I don't know any ones that are really good at taking pills, you definitely want to use that method, and the tapeworm should go away. If you keep seeing the tapeworm, you can retreat it and do the same method. But if you see the tapeworm again after like another couple weeks and it comes back super soon, your cat probably has a flea problem, which you should treat separately and in addition to the tapeworm medicine. So I hope this was helpful. Like I said, when my cat first got tapeworm, I was like, is this something I need to go to the vet for? Is this something that I can treat on my own? And do I need to do a second or multiple treatments of the pills? Because it comes with 3, but it doesn't tell you how many you need to give and over what period of time. So it's just 1 pill, 1 time, based on the weight. If your cat's like really small, you only give them a half tablet if they're under 4 pounds, and if they're over 11 pounds, you can give them 1.5 tablets. But it should just be 1 treatment that should take care of the tapeworm. If it comes back again and it's reoccurring, that means your cat probably has a flea problem and they keep eating fleas that are infested with the tapeworm. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, let me know. I try to respond as soon as possible, and we'll see you on the next one.